When I first came, I was just volunteering. I was working with my family's business, wasn't looking to get into education, but always wanted to really work with young people. Coach Davis introduced me to her, and when he introduced me to her, she talked about her love of the school, she talked about the students, and she asked me would I be willing to come on board. And anybody know anything about Miss Dailey, it's hard to tell her no. And so she really took someone who had really not been in education, but had a passion for it, so she could always see something in people that they perhaps couldn't see in themselves.
I knew from day one she always intrinsically believed that every child, regardless of economics, race, wherever they came from, deserved a college-ready education. It was, you knew always when you talked to her that was her main goal. It went beyond, done itself. She just always believed that was what, every child deserved that, and they deserved to live out their gifts and and finding those gifts the best way possible.
She had a vocation from God to provide Catholic education in an area that could be all too easily overlooked because it didn't have the financial resources. And she did splendidly. But I think what she did on a personal level is that she made this vision of the Sisters of St. Mary her own and incorporated it into her own spirituality. And that's why I call it was truly a vocation from God.
She not only supported me, but all the students. So when there would be drama performances, she would be there. Drill team performances, she would be there cheering us on. Football games, basketball games, she made it her effort to attend everything she could to cheer on all students, not just one type of student.
One of my brother's classmates who graduated in 2000 passed away. And the Marcus Summerstein, his parents and my dad got together and started a scholarship in his honor, and that scholarship has become a tremendous success at Bishop Dunn over the years. And I credit Miss Dailey for really leading that charge and making sure that his life stayed memorable here at Bishop Dunn. Now we have the Marcus Summerstein wrestling tournament. And I really think that Miss Dailey is behind a lot of that longevity and success.
My son, when he was in the 5th grade, was at a whole different school, was not a member of this school, had not taken one class in this school, and I remember him getting sick. And he was in the hospital for, I want to say for about a month. Mrs. Dailey would come to the hospital and sit with me and sit with my son. And that's kind of the love that she had for people. That if you were hurting, it didn't make any difference who you were, she was always going to make herself available.
For those of us who knew her, we love the woman. I mean, we just love the woman. Her manner, her style, her grooming, it all exudes a sense of excellence. And it rubs off not only on her students, but I think it rubs off on the rest of us as well.
Dedication. I mean, she just unwavering dedication to Bishop Dunn.
Selfless?
Would be compassionate. She was a very, very compassionate spirit.
To see her develop so quickly as educator, as administrator, as a Catholic administrator, is something that I admire about her a great deal. The way this woman could be put in an unfamiliar surrounding and not only adapt, but to excel is breathtaking.